soon. So just to give you a little rundown of who we are. My name's Alex. I've owned a gym for 8 years and I've been a trainer for over 10 years. Mainly do strength and conditioning and work with the general population. And my business partner who I'm working with is Helen Contagianis, and she's had 20 years experience doing group training. So she's done stuff like MetaFit, high intensive interval training, and we've kind of come together to make a platform which we think is pretty unique to what's being offered at the moment. So just run through, I guess, some of the benefits that we see in kind of exercise at the moment. While everyone's kind of stuck at home, over 50% of the study said they wanted to return to work just because they're missing that social connection, and that, everyone's got access to some sort of training app, but it's that training together that I think, really works for most people in terms of accountability. From a movement point of view and a stress point of view, we know that movement throughout the day actually alleviates cortisol, so it releases endorphins. Everyone talks about that running high. We also know from a Harvard study that productivity is increased when people have intermittent bursts of exercise through the day. It increases mental abilities like enhanced creativity, quicker learning, sharper memory, improved concentration. I mean, all this stuff I think people are generally aware of. And we find that if people make an appointment with themselves, they generally will, will stick to it, especially if there are other people around it. And then this is, I guess another one is that it does reduce sick days. So a healthier employee is a more well employee. And I guess you guys know this as you already have a wellness program. So I think part of the problem with wellness programs, so before I was a PT, I worked in advertising in London for 7 years. And one of the things I found with wellness programs is just wellness programs and physical programs can be really intimidating to someone, especially if they're not a gym person. Part of that is, I used to do a running program when I was in advertising, and not everyone's a runner. It's pretty accessible to everyone, but it can be quite intimidating, especially if you're, not in great shape. Convenience is a big factor as well. So a lot of people say they don't have time. We all have time now to a certain degree, or we all have that convenience, and that's what kind of Zoom can bring. The other thing is lack of accountability, support, or community. One of the reasons that people do exercise, one of the reasons that community exercise is so popular, is because people have people around them that's supporting them, or some level of accountability. And I guess the current issue that we're seeing with Zoom coaching is it's just video calling. It has a lot of people are looking at the accountability and the convenience of it, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of having a Zoom call with a lot of people. So I guess we tried to look at improving that with our new platform, which is called ZoomFit. And ZoomFit is, we've looked at kind of all the things that we loved about group training, and we looked at how we could incorporate that into a group environment. So part of that was creating a new interface. So if you look on the screen right now, you can see 3 videos that are being shown. And the 3 videos are really, I'll go to the next piece. The 3 videos that are being shown are really about creating different levels of movement. So whenever we do an exercise in ZoomFit, we show the people participating the 3 levels. So on here, if someone's at a beginner level, they can do an easy version. If they're a little bit more intermediate, they can do the plank walk, which is a little bit harder. And then if they want to go for the hard advanced version or really challenge themselves, there's a more advanced version. So we provide all these options so that people know exactly what they can do, and this increases the amount of inclusion and I guess participation of everyone. As for what kind of movements we've done, we've filmed over 100 movements, and we've filmed variations for each of them so everyone can participate. And having worked with a lot of general population and corporate, I guess, what's the term, corporate audiences, we do know what the common kind of issues that people have. So, weak core, tight shoulders, maybe back pain, and we try to address all of those in the workouts that we're doing. So I guess the benefits of ZoomFit, we've looked at kind of all the challenges that people might have with traditional wellness programs, and especially with the with the online space that we're in right now, where everyone's quite separate, and we're trying to kind of combine all that together. So everyone's working out together. There's that community and accountability. There's that interaction with a coach, something that you won't find with the lower cost apps. Because we've got those three movements, we know that everyone can participate, and there's no additional need for any apps. Everyone's already used to the Zoom platform, and we can have up to 50 participants at this stage. But we know that if we upgrade our Zoom package, we can definitely get more participants on there. So what we want to offer to everyone is a complimentary session, just to see if the team will enjoy it. And yeah, if you have any questions, I'd love to know more. And yeah, we'd love to organise a one-on-one catch-up just to have a catch up and see if you have any questions for me. All right, take care.